Assalamu alaikum. Today we'll solve exercise 5B. 5B number 1. Number 1 says find the HCF. HCF means highest common factor and LCM. LCM means least common multiple of 3 square multiplied by 2 cube, 3 cube multiplied by 2 cube. So at first 3 square multiplied by 2 cube. So 3 square multiplied by 2 cube actually represents 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 cube represents 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. And 3 cube multiplied by 2 cube. That represents actually 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. 2 cube actually represents 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. So 3 cube, that means 3 will be multiplied 3 times. 2 cube, that means 2 will be multiplied 3 times. Now we have to find out HCF and LCM. So HCF means we have to take common. So look at this. This 3 is common in both number. This 3 is also common in both number. So HCF should be 3 multiplied by 3. Again, if we look at these two, so these 3 2 and these 3 2 are common in both number. So we can take this one also. Here you can write your final answer, that is 3 square multiplied by 2 cube. 3 square represents 9, 2 cube represents 8. That means 72 will be the final answer. Now we want to find out our LCM. LCM is actually HCF multiplied by rest of the number. So HCF multiplied by rest of the number, there is only 3 are there. So HCF multiplied by 3. So we can write 72 multiplied by 3. Then 216 will be the final answer. And you can solve in another way. That is, if you look at 3, there are 2 3, there are 3 3. So we can take the maximum factor. So 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by. Here is a 3 2, here is a 3 2. So we have to take maximum 2. So 3 2. 3 cube, that means 3 into 3 into 3 multiplied by 2 cube means 2 into 2 into 2. So 3 cube means 27, 2 cube means 8. So if you multiply 27 by 8, then you will get 216. Now number 2. Number 2 says 7 multiplied by 11 and 7 multiplied by 11 cube. So 7 multiplied by 11 and 7 multiplied by 11 cube will be written as 7 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 11. Now we can find out our HCF very easily. So at first we have to find out the common one. This 7 is common, this 11 is common in both numbers. So HCF is 7 multiplied by 11, that is 77. Now, what will be the LCM? LCM should be, first we have to write HCF, then rest of the factor. So HCF multiplied by 11 multiplied by 11. Then HCF means 77 multiplied by 11 into 11, that is 121. So if you multiply 77 by 121, we get 9317. And you can solve this LCM in another way also. Look at 7. At first number, there are only 1 7. Second number, there is only 1 7. So we can write only 1 7. Now look at 11. Here is 1 11. Here is 3 11. So we have to take maximum 11. So we have to take 3 11. Now if you multiply, then you will get also 9317. Now number 3. Number 3 says 2 multiplied by 3 square represents 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. Now 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. So to find out our HCF, we have to take the common factor. So this 2 is common in both number. This 3 is also common in both number. And this 7 is also common in both number. So 3 to the 6, 6 7 ja 42 will be the HCF. Now if I want to find out the LCM, so how can we find out? Look, LCM means HCF multiplied by rest of the number, that is 3. So HCF multiplied by 3. So 42 multiplied by 3, that means 126 will be the final answer. And you can solve it in another way. Look at the 2. Here is a 1, 2. Here is 1, 2. So we have to take maximum 2. That means 1, 2 you can take. Now there are 2, 3. There are 1, 3. So how many 3 can you take? 2, 3. 3 into 3. Now there is 1, 7. There is 1, 7. So we can take 1, 7. So 2 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 7. Now if we multiply 7 9 is 63. 63 multiplied by 2, that is 126. Look, both way you will get the same answer. Now number 4. Number 4 says a to the power 4b. A to the power 4b represents a multiplied by a multiplied by a multiplied by a multiplied by b. That means a will be multiplied 4 times. And a cube b square. That means at first a will be multiplied 3 times. 3 times. And b will be multiplied 2 times. Now, if I want to find out our HCF, then how can we find out? We have to find out the common factor. Look, this A is common, this A is also common, this A is also common. So, there are 3A that is common in both numbers. And this 1B is common in both numbers. So, we can say A cube B will be our HCF. Very simple. And what will be our LCM? LCM should be HCF multiplied by rest of the number. So HCF multiplied by, there is 1A, there is 1B. So A into B. Now, what is the value of HCF? That is A cube B multiplied by A multiplied by B. A cube into A, that is A to the power 4. B into B, that is B square. So A to the power 4 B square will be our answer. And you can solve it another way. That is, look at this. How many A can you take? There are 4A, there are 3A. So you can take 4A, 4A multiplied by, there is 1B, there is 2B. So you can take 2B. So here our final answer should be A to the power 4 B square. And that is the solution of number 4. Now number 5. Number 5 says 12A square, B square, and 3AB cube. Look at this. At first, we have to find out the factors, that means prime factors of 12. So we can divide this 12 by 2, then we get 6. We can divide this 6 by 2, then we get 3. So instead of 12, we can write 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. Multiplied by. A square means A into A, and B square means B into B. Now, what about 3AB cube? Here, 3 multiplied by 8 multiplied by B cube means B will be multiplied 3 times. 3 times. Now, we have to find out our HCF and LCF. So, how can we find out? Very simple one. At first, look at this. This 3 is common in both numbers. So, we can take 3. And 1A is common in both numbers. So, we can take A. What about B? Look, there are 2B is common in both numbers. So, we can take 2. Now multiply. 3A B square will be our HCF. Now, what will be our LCM? That is very easy thing. LCM. First, you have to multiply HCF by the rest of the number. Look, here are 2, 2. That means we have to give 2, 2. Here is only A left. So multiply it by A. And at first number, there are nothing left. Now, second number, there are only B left. So we have to give B. So look at this. HCF means 3A B square multiplied by 2 to the 4 A B. Now 4 into 3, that is 12. A into A, that is A square. B square into B, that is B cube. So 12 A square B cube will be the LCM of these two numbers. And you can find out the LCM in another way. Look at, there are 2, 2, there are no 2. So we have to take 2, 2. What about 3? 1, 3 and 1, 3. So we can give 1, 3. How many A can we take? 2A we can take. Because the maximum A is 2A. And there are 3B, there are 2B. So we can take 3B. 3B. Now, what will be our final answer? 2 to the 4, 4 3 to 12. A into A, that is B square. B into B, that is B cube. So 12 A square B cube will be the final answer. Now, number 6. Number 6 is 5 multiplied by 7. Here is your 5 multiplied by 7 square. That means 5 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7. And 5 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 11. So simple. Now find out the ACM. ACM means common factor. Look, this 5 is common in every number. So we can give 5. This 7 is common in every number. So we can give 7. So 5, 7, 35 will be our answer. Now what will be our LCM? Look at this. LCM should be ACF multiplied by the rest of the number. So 7 into 11. So ACF is 35 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 11. So if you multiply these numbers, then you will get your answer. So 35 multiplied by 77 will be 2695. Now you can solve the LCM in another way. That is, here only one 5 you can take. We have to take the maximum factor 5. Here is a 1 7, here is 2 7, here is 1 7. So we can take 2 7. Here is only 1 11 we can take. So now 5 multiplied by 7 square multiplied by 11 is our LCM. So 5 multiplied by 49 multiplied by 11. If we multiply all the number, we get 2695. And that is the LCM of number 6. Now number 7. We have to find out the ACF and LCM of 35 and 42. Look at this. We can solve this problem in two ways. I'll show you some different way to find out the ACF and LCM. Now we want to find out the ACF. What is the division method? So we can solve it in this way. Suppose if we want to divide 42 by 35, 35 1 are 35. So what will be the remainder? You can see 7 will be the remainder. Then we can divide this 35 by 7. So 7 5 are 35. Look at this. This 7 will be our ACF. This 7 will be our ACF. The ACF of 35 and 42 will be 7. Now we can find out the ACF of 35 and 42 in another way. We can divide 35 and 42 by a factor, prime factor. So you can say 5 7 is 35, 7 6 is 42. So this 7 will be our ACF. So this 7 will be our ACF. So ACF is 7. Now, if we want to find out the LCM, we can find out the LCM from this. LCM should be 7 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 6. Look at this. Only this part will be the ACF and the whole part will be the LCM. Very simple thing. So 7 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 6 will be 210. Okay, very simple. Now I'm showing you to another method. Suppose if I want to find out the prime factor of 35 and 42 individually. So we know that 5 7 is 35. And what about 42? So we can divide this 42 by 2, then we get 21. And 21 divided by 3, that will be 7. So 35 actually represents 5 multiplied by 7. And 42 actually represents 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. Now look at this. What will be our ACF? Here, both in 35 and 42, 7 is common. So 7 is our ACF. And what will be our LCM? Look at this. LCM should be the ACF, that is this part, multiplied by rest of the number. Rest of the number means 5 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. So ACF is 7 multiplied by 5 to the 10, 10 3 is 30. So 30 multiplied by 7, that is 2 And you can solve it in the previous method also. That is, take fact only 1 2 is there and only 1 3 is there, only 1 5 and only 1 7. So if you multiply all the numbers, you will get 1 0. So in this way, you can solve these problems very smoothly. Now, number 8. At first, we'll find out the ACF by division method. At first, try to divide 24 by 16. Now, look at this. 24 by 16. We can get 16 was just 16. So what will be the remainder? Remainder will be 8. Now, we can divide this 16 by 8. Then we'll get 8 to the 16. So, this 8 is the ACF of 16 and 24. Now, we have to divide this 40 by 8. Look at this, 8 5 is 40. So we can easily say this one, ACF will be 8. Okay. Now another one, 16, 24, 40. Look at this. If we want to divide every number by a prime number, then we can divide this one by 2. 8 to the 16, 12 to the 24, 20 to the 14. Again, we can divide it by 2. 4 to the 8, 6 to the 12, 10 to the 20. Again, we can divide it by 2. 2 to the 4, 3 to the 6, 5 to the 10. So these numbers are HCF. So 2 into 2 into 2. That will be HCF. HCF will be 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. That is 8. And what will be your LCM? LCM will be all the numbers. So 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. Again, there is 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. So 5 3 is 15. 15 multiplied by 2, that is 30. 60, 120, 240. So 240 will be our LCM. And we can find out in another way. Look at this. Suppose if I want to find out the prime factor of 16, that means 16 divided by 2, that will be 8. 8 divided by 2, that will be 4. 4 divided by 2, that will be 2. What about 24? 24 divided by 2, that is 12. 12 divided by 2, that is 6. 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So what about 40? 40 divided by 2, that is 20. 20 divided by 2, that is 10. 10 divided by 2, that is 5. Now, we have to write. So 16 actually replaces 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. What about 24? 24 actually we can write 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. What about 40? We can write 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5. Now look at this. We have to find out the common factor. Look, this 2 is common, this 2 is common, this 2 is common. So we can say HCF will be these common numbers. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, that is 8. Now, what about the LCM? LCM will be HCF multiplied by the rest of the number. 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. So 8 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5, that is, 5 3 is 15, 15 2 is 30. 30 multiplied by 8, that is 240. And you can solve this one in another way. Look at this. LCM will be, we have to take maximum 2. Look, here is a 4 2, 3 2, 3 2. So we can take 4 2, 4 2. Now, 1 3 and 1 5. 3 multiplied by 5. So 5 3 is 15, 15 is 30, 60, 120, 240. So 240 will be our LCM. Now, number 9. Number 9 says 128 and 144. We have to find out HCF and LCM. So we can divide 144 by 128. Look at this, 128 multiplied by 1, that is 128. So what will be the remainder? That will be, we can say 6, 1 will be there, so 3, 16. Now we can divide 128 by 16. Look at this. If we multiply 16 by 8, 16 multiplied by 8, that is 8 6 48. 4 will be there. 8 on 8 plus 4, that is 12. So we can say the 16 will be our HCF. So HCF will be this 16. Again, we can solve it another way. Look at this, 128 and 144. Now, at first we can divide it by 2. So 2 6 is 12, 2 4 is 8. And we can divide this 144 by 2, then we get 72. Again, we can divide it by 2. So 64 by 2, that will be 32. 72 by 2, that will be 36. Again, we can divide it by 2, then we'll get 16 to the 32, 18 to the 36. Again, we can divide by 2. 8 to the 16, 9 to the 8. So these numbers are actually HCF. So HCF will be 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, that is 16. What about the LCM? LCM should be all the numbers. So 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 9. So if you multiply all the numbers, then you will get your LCM, and that will be 1152. Very simple. Now you can solve this one in another way. Suppose 128. If I want to find out the factors of 128, so how can you find out? Look at this. 128 by 2, then we can get 6 to the 12, 2 4 to 8. Again, we can divide 64 by 2. We get 3 to the 6, 2 to the 4. We can divide this 32 by 2, then we get 16. We can divide this 16 by 2, then we get 8. 8 by 2, we get 4. 4 by 2, then we get 2. What about 144? 144 by 2, that will be 72. We can divide this 72 by 2 again, then we get 36. Again, we can divide it by 2, then we get 18. Again, we can divide it by 2, then we get 9. Then 3 3s are 9. Now, look at this. 128, we can write in this way. Here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 70 is there. So 2 multiplied by 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 2. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now 144. So here is a 4, 2 and 2, 3. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Now find out the ACF. ACF will be the highest common factor. Here is a 4, 2. Here is a 4, 2 is common in both numbers. So ACF will be 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. That is 16. And what will be the LCM? LCM should be ACF multiplied by the rest of the number. Look at this. The rest of the number is 3, 2, 2, 3. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. So ACF is 16 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 9. So if you multiply 16, 8 and 9, you will get 1152. Very simple. Again, if you want to find it in another way, LCM should be, here look at this. How many 2 are there? 7, 2. That is the maximum 2. So we can take the maximum 2. 4, 5, 6, 7 multiplied by 3 into 3. So look at this. This 7 to represents 128 multiplied by 3 into 3, that is 9. So if you multiply 128 by 9, we get 1152. And that is the solution of number 9. Now, we have to find out the prime factors of 56. Look at this. 56 divided by 2. 2, 2 ja 4, 1 will be there, 16. 2, 8 ja 16. We can divide this 28 by 2, then we get 14. Again 14 by 2, then we get 7. We can divide this 63 by 3, then we get 3 to just 6, 3 1 just 3, and 3 7 to 21. What about 84? We can divide this 84 by 2, we'll get 42. Again, we can divide this 42 by 2, we'll get 21, and 3 7 to 21. So now 56 actually represents 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 7. 63 represents 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. And 84 represents 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. Now, what will be the ACF? ACF should be, so look at this. This 7 is common in every number. So ACF will be 7. And now we have to find out the LCM. LCM means we have to take maximum factor. If you look at 2, there are 3 2, there are 2 2. So we have to take maximum 2. Now, if you look at 3, you can take 2 3 because there is only 1 3 are there. 1 3 and 2 3. So we can take 2 3 multiplied by 7. So if you multiply all the numbers, you will get our final answer, and that will be 504. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you soon on next video. Until then, Allah Hafiz.